Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Life is not to give you victory on a platter. You take, my brother. You take. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. There are no menus. Free menus are for beggars and people who don't know. But we take. Hallelujah. Take authority by taking territory. Okay, let me round this up. Let me look at this. Soldiers' lifestyle. I'm glad they put these soldiers up here. A life that is committed to war. For the rest of their life, they will fight. They don't even have to know the diplomatic, political, geopolitical, economic reasons. Just told, today we're going down there and hit some people until we tell to stop. I've committed to a fight. And that's why I like the Bible says, fight the good fight of faith. You have to have a lifestyle that refuses to negotiate with your enemies. I don't know what enemies you've negotiated with. Let me tell you, any negotiated peace is a postponed defeat. When you negotiate your way to peace, you are just postponing your defeat, because your enemy on the other side, the devil, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like anything good you have. He hates you, his guts. You can never, never enter negotiate peace with the devil. Hallelujah. I said hallelujah. I said hallelujah. Hallelujah. This is my life. It's life committed to this fight of faith. It's a life that is committed to all the things that God has given to me that are rightfully mine. It's a life committed to taking authority over territory, because in the beginning God said you will have dominion over all the earth. It's a life that is committed to reclaim everything that is mine. It's a life that is committed to take back the territory that God promised me. It's a life that is like Abraham and Isaac, go into the promised land, but you're going to have to fight. It's their promised land is given to them, but they have to fight every square inch. It's not given free, my brother. It's a lifestyle of fighting. You need to develop a mentality to fight. Let me tell you, you don't choose to. The battle chose you. You were born into war. You were born in battle between good and evil. There is no choice. You cannot act nice and mamby-pamby and between and just say, no, I'm just a nice guy. There are no nice guys in this fight. Nice guys are losers. I'm not saying nice in being nice. I'm saying nice in negotiating with your enemies. That's what the Bible says. And Samuel came to King Saul, and he said, but didn't I tell you to kill Agag and all those people? He said, but the sheep, and but listen, and this. But he said, no, you've lost your kingdom. Bring them, guys, to me. And prophet, keep each one of them. There are some stuff that God doesn't want you to live life. Stuff in you called sin that God does not want you to negotiate with. We kill sin. We don't negotiate with sin. We don't say, I will sin someday. I will only sin on Monday after church. Or I will sin on Saturdays and come. No, we kill sin. We deal with sin. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And let me tell you one thing. One of the things about soldiers is before they conquer anybody else, they are trained to conquer their own bodies. Their bodies must obey. They must wake up in the morning. They must go and train. They must stay in the trenches. They must stay in the water. They must stay in the mud. They must carry burdens. They are trained to overcome themselves. Let me tell you, my brother, it's a lifestyle of continual winning over the battles in your own self. Not win outside if you have lost inside. When Christians try to change others when themselves have not changed, win over yourself. I said win over yourself. I said win over yourself. If you have won over yourself, there is no foe that will intimidate you. Hallelujah. Number two, it's a lifestyle that was death daring. Everything they had to do it had to do with death or life. And unfortunately, because we are so blinded, we don't realize that everything that we have to do has something to do with death or life in one measure or the other. Everything. Hallelujah. God said, I set tell you today, life and death, choose life. Hallelujah. I said hallelujah. I said hallelujah. I said hallelujah. This was a man who was crystal clear in the field battle. There were only two choices, life, death. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And sometimes as Christians, while we are playing our Christian games and all kinds of things, and while we are hooked up with all kinds of dogma, so we forget that at the bottom line of everything is life or death. Is your stuff adding life to you, or stuff adding death to you? Is your lifestyle adding life to you? Your lifestyle adding death to you? You know, I can't understand how people live carelessly every day and hope to have a fulfilled life. I am a very planned person. Every day of my life I plan it. This is my life. If I don't plan it, I'm going to receive an accident. Yes. Oh yes. God is so meticulous about your life. He watches over you. Hey! And then you are just walking around just living any which way. You know, your life is not planned. You know, you're not even realizing the importance of the decisions you make day after day. They are death or life decisions you make every day. You see, you make it for 30 years, and those 30 years are made up of those small decisions you've been making every day of your life. Those decisions you thought were not inconsequential, but those decisions add to an accumulation of life or death in you. Hallelujah. I said hallelujah. I said hallelujah. I said hallelujah. We need men that will wake up and say, we are in the business of life, and I'm going to make this business work for me today. We are in the business of life. My brothers, my sisters, wake up every day of your life, take an inventory of your life, and say, life day is going to work for me. It will work. It must work. I often tell people that there are very few days in my life that I go to bed in a regret. I've never regretted 99% of my days on it. Why? Because I live my life the way I plan it. And because of that, life begins to be fulfilling.